Okay, so they don't actually remove the cone. So I've made some adjustments to the team as we descend deeper into the depths of this dungeon, or well, a gym. I made some adjustments to the team. I decided to give I kept the Eviolite on, this is the trap one. I've kept the Eviolite on Vanillite. However, I decided to give the Expert Belt to Mogera, and the Amulet Coin was instead given to Darunia. Darunia is pretty much going to be playing backup this fight. It's not going to be doing a whole lot. And also, I just love how the deeper you go, you see those, just the layers, just that deep, see the bones, and then just the door opens, just the thud and stuff. And this. This was a gym that just made just a huge impression on me when I was younger. And even before I was interested in geology, this place, I just love. And I actually just noticed, you can hear the machine in the background. It gets louder the closer you go. That is attention to detail right there. Well, I think it's about time to see for myself what about your skills has made a gym leader like Elisa such a shine to ya. Battle Leader Clay. We're challenged by Leader Clay. Leader Clay sends out Krokorok, his starting Pokemon, level 29, maximum the ability Swagger, Taunt, Crunch, and Bulldoze. I cannot keep that voice up for the full fight, but hey, I kind of wanted to. Let's go for Icy Wind. Oh boy, Swagger. That's a bit scary. It's going to boost my attacks. That's also going to make it so that I get confused. That would really help. Avalanche. A lot of damage even with the Eviolite. They got to go for Avalanche this turn. Okay, going for Torment. So that, I believe, is we can't use the same move twice in a row. So that doesn't actually hurt me that much, so long as we can actually hit. Yes. Let's see how much damage it actually does, because you boosted my attack stat. So close! I'll be sure didn't see that coming. Yeah, I bet you didn't. Go for Icy Wind. Hyper Potion, alright. We might have this. Let's get that out of the way first. I want that Hyper Potion gone. No! I don't know. I don't know if we can actually do this now. Crunch. Yeah, we're probably done from this. Or not. Okay, this is... Yes. Yes. Yes! Please be enough. Please be enough. I don't know if this speed up is enough, because I know that Krokorok is a pretty fast Pokemon. No. Okay. Heal. I don't think this is going to get rid of the taunt. I know it's not going to. But at the very least, we might be in survival range for another Crunch. Bulldoze. Oh no. Yeah, that's going to drop my speed. So... yeah, I can't use the same twice in a row. Alright. Let's go for Avalanche. Crunch. Oh, yeah. Nope. You put up a good fight, Vanillish. You deserve a rest. Oh, no, Moxie. Right. Okay. At the very least, your speed is down. So, I think Mogera can come in and clean up. Dig. I don't know if Bulldoze hits me while I'm underground. Shoot! Okay, Swagger, okay. Swagger didn't hit me. I think we got this in the bag. At least this part of it. Good. 9, 0. Alright, we didn't get enough. Palpitoad. I'm gonna keep battling because I'm gonna have a little plan up in my sleeve. Palpitoad, level 29, Swift Swim for the ability, Aqua Ring, Bubble Beam, Muddy Water, and Bulldoze. I do not want to have Jobber facing this thing. That's why I'm switching to David. I'm hoping for it to use Bubble Beam or Muddy Water. Let's see, anything it does that does damage me, I do resist. Even if it goes for Aqua Ring, I can take it. Okay, let's just hope they don't get an accuracy drop on me. Good. Leaf Blade! Wow, you're faster than me? That's a surprise. That is good damage right there. Quad Weak Leaf Blade. I kind of wanted this to be the reveal. Alright, level 30. Not quite the level. Mogera, level 33. Learning Earthquake. It's just what I wanted. I'm a big fan of Dig, but I can always reteach it if I want. This is what I was hoping for. Mogera learned Earthquake. His last Pokemon, Excadrill. Level 31, Sand Rush for the ability. Hone Claws, Bulldoze, Slash, and Rock Slide. I can think of no more fitting battle to test out Mogera's newly learned Earthquake. Giving up is the easy way. If I wanted to give up, I would give my... I couldn't even finish the whole thing. Alright, let's do this! Come on, Mogera! Love that. And that experience. Well, I had enough. And just... I didn't even get to finish it, unfortunately. I really wish I could have read that. I like Clay. And... what a more fitting battle for Mogera to evolve. Mogera evolved into Excadrill, the first fully evolved member of our team. Sorry, David, you're gonna have to wait a bit. This is Mogera's time to shine, and shine you did. Humph, I see, but I sure don't like it. It's a youngin' made an imposing battle style. I know you got people who can dig up your potential. Humph, take this. Here. And with that, we have the Quake Badge. So this is your 5th badge, huh? If that's so, Pokemon level 60 will obey you. Also, I'll give you this TM. Well, that was the plan, but I just remember there's something I want to do. Wait in front of the cave at the end of Route 6, would ya? Anything for you, Clay. Anything for you. And as we ascend from darkness, we can admire the amazing work of this gym. And they thankfully removed that traffic cone. I never took the time to go and look at Mogera's newly improved stats, so why don't we do that? That is a lot more HP, and look at that attack stat. Triple digits. That's just beautiful. And also, I just realized we have Sand Force. We don't have Sand Rush. Interesting. I'll have to go get the Soft Sand. I just realized we didn't get that. Well, now that we have that finished, I'd say we deserve a little bit of a rest. Or I would be saying that if we actually were going to get a rest. I want to go over and pick up an item that I did not get in this file, but I did get in another file, and actually I just realized I don't have the item yet. Joy! Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Black and White. Last time, we fought our way through the Minor King's gym and defeated Clay, giving ourselves the Quake Badge. He also was going to give us a TM, but he said he had to depart to Route 6 to do something. And before we go join him, I want to show something. Get over here. We're both on bikes, get over here. I'm a Heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I went through this whole thing already. But he's instead teaching us about rotation battles. This is a different style of battle. This isn't just the triple battles that we had before. It's a different thing. And I kind of like this a bit more than triples. I like double battles, but triple battles is just a bit excessive in my opinion. Doubles is good, but not way too much. This is a rotation battle. It's a bit different. It's basically you have three Pokemon on the field at the same time, and it's single battles. But you can switch whether what Pokemon is battling and still attack at the same time. All right, let's see. So let's go for Bug Bites. I don't really think he's gonna be switching yet. He can't switch. So you can't really switch into anything that would be beneficial for him. And so Bayonet's just gonna take it down. Very good. And also, everything does get experience, so if you have something that's, say, low level, you can pretty easily just grind up experience. You know what? This is actually just gonna be amazing for Bayonet, because it just has good magic against almost everything other than you. Unless you're going for Flame Charge. Actually, even then, we're still gonna do a lot of damage. You just Bug Bite, and Bug Bite's actually pretty good. Never mind. Never mind. I think we might want to go back. Cannon with Flame Charge. Alright, Spark. Why'd you go for... Actually, well, Spark is the same base power as Shockwave. It's just you have a higher physical attack. So that actually did make sense to go with that. I get our speed up, and we KO you. I'm going to bet you're probably going to rotate next turn. So I am going to go for Arm Thrust. Either way, if you didn't go, you were gonna lose anyway. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I kind of like rotation battles. You know, at the bottom, there's rotate clockwise, rotate counterclockwise, so you can, in the same turn, give yourself a positive matchup and do damage in the same turn. It's a bit clever. It's the closest thing I can compare it to is the move Ally Switch in double battles, but even then, it's a bit different, and I kind of like that. Go for Arm Thrust, or you can go for Aqua Jet, and that's probably... I'm not sure that's going to actually KO me, because... Yeah, we're pretty beefy. That's doing absolutely nothing to you. Wow, that's pathetic. Yeah, we're just gonna switch you back to... Actually... Yeah, we'll go for Terrapin. Smackdown is... I think Smackdown is stronger because it's a 50 base power move, it's 75 effective. Actually, no. Crunch would have been stronger because it's 80 base power. Okay, go for Takedown or whatever you done me. I kind of like the whole, yeah, that would have been a thing. But actually, I have Aqua Jet, so it doesn't even matter. Or you can just go for Aqua Jet yourself. I kind of like the sound effect that Smackdown makes. I remember that move very well just because of, again, I've said this before, but Gigalith. Gigalith was one of those things that I just remember so much from my first playthrough of Black and White. I had it on both my Black and my White teams, and it just... That is a Pokemon that made a first impression on me. And I have to say that it's probably a Pokemon that made one of the biggest impressions on me of all. Jeez, that's embarrassing. Getting scolded when I was planning to teach. Still, you have potential. You have to understand your Pokemon to win a rotation battle. Want more rotation battles? Go to Opelousas City. I'll be sure to go do that. But let's go heal up. We actually did not lose that fight, or didn't actually lose any Pokemon that fight, unlike the other file, where we didn't do pretty well. But thankfully, we didn't lose horribly. But that is not our only battle we have going on here in Driftvale City. We have one more that is actually important. Before we go meet up with Clay on Route 6. if I do have to see you again. I don't want the housing machine. But our next encounter is over here. Hilda! Guess what? Guess what? What? I mean, I'm a voiceless protagonist. I can't speak. Hey, were you at the Pokemon gym? Oh, hey, that's your Phil's badge. Oh, that's totally cool. That's amazing. I wonder how she can see the badge when it's folded up in our badge case, unless she has, like, X-ray vision. I just either a Kryptonian. No, I can't get distracted being all impressed with your shiny new badge. Also, I'm also a trainer. It's times like this you battle, right? Well, you're getting better timing. So yes, surprise battle. And also, I like Hilda's like battle sprite pose. It's a lot more action than Hilda's is. I like it. Using up with her Herdier, level 26 Intimidate for the abilities, which probably I do not have the finish on Bayonet. Moves Helping Hand, which is completely useless in singles. Takedown, Work Up, and Crunch. This thing can actually hit pretty hard if it gets Work Up going, because Takedown is not bad in terms of power, especially when backed up by the attack bonus and a 50% boost from Work Up. Or we can just avoid it like the giant bug we got. If Pokemon can take that, I'm sure, probably. Go for poison. Yeah, let's see how much this actually does, even with reduction, because we're still gonna have to two-shot this thing anyway. Or we can just crit, because man, that's just that awesome. 32. You're not gonna learn anything for a while. Musharna. Okay. Musharna is level 26. Ability is Forewarn, Defense Curl, Lucky Chant, Psybeam, and Hypnosis. With that Defense Curl, it's actually pretty tanky because you can't critical hit it. So any defensive boost it sets up with Defense Curl, you just can't do anything. But thankfully, because we have Lang right here, she can't touch us at all. So I can just go for Faint Attack. Actually, you can hit us with Hypnosis, but you can't do any damage to us. You couldn't have really done anything to me anyway. The best I could have done is set up Lucky Chant, which prevents critical hits from landing, or tried to Hypnosis me. But you really couldn't have done anything, so it's pretty much just set up for Lang. And now that we have beaten her Musharna and gotten our Moxie boost, it's time to go into the things that are not standardized on her team. She's going to be leading up with her Monkey next. If you pick Tepig, she will have a Panpour with the moves Water Sport, Bite, Scald, and Taunt. If you pick Snivy, it will be a Pansear with Yawn, Bite, Flame Burst, and Amnesia. And if you picked Oshawott, it will be a Pansage with Leech Seed, Bite, Seed Bomb, and Torment. Really not the most threatening things out there because they don't really have great stats by this point, even though they might have some decent, like, say, Bomb is actually not that bad. It's just their defensive stats are so terrible, they're not going to be doing much damage to even survive a hit. And then it will be their starter. If you pick the Oshawott as your starter, you'll have a Pignite, level 28. Arm Thrust, Smog, Rollout, Takedown, and Blitz the ability. If you picked Tepig, it will be a Servine with the ability Overgrow, Leaf Tornado, Leech Seed, Mega Drain, and Slam. And if you picked Snivy, it will be a Duat, level 28, Razor Shell, Fury Cutter, Water Pulse, and Revenge. Yeah, again, getting experience this battle. I know it's probably a bit of a waste of those Moxie boosts, and I could just completely punch through this thing quite literally. I kind of want Ganon to get a little bit of experience. Or I'm worried about this going to drop my accuracy. That's what Leaf Tornado does. Oh, no, it didn't. Alright. Flame Charge. That's not going to help you. Then again, your only other move to hit me with neutrally is Slam, and Slam is just a garbage move. To be honest, I don't get why Slam is so terrible. Wow, just a freaking sliver. You actually took that pretty well. Like, that just shows how bulky the Snivy family is. They can take a super effective move. This is bad, right? I mean, you took it pretty well, but you know, it can take a super effective, same type of attack bonus move from a pretty solid attack stat, and at a lower level, and actually survive it. That could also have been a damage roll, but dang. Maybe it wasn't a damage roll. That's twice in a row. Yeah, just do a flame charge again. That'll push our two potions. Yeah, that actually was a damage roll. Wow. That's actually kind of impressive. That I got two really good damage rolls, and you know, it got two really good damage rolls the first time, and the third was just not good. Yeah. Snivy family's bulky. But it's not bulky enough to survive that. Okay, we beat Bianca. Aw, I lost. You're channeling Waluigi, aren't you? I haven't had a Pokemon battle with you in a while, Hilda. You've become totally strong, huh? I'm not that strong, so I don't know how to say it, but I think you're way tuned into how your Pokemon feel. Oh, you know what? I want to share this with you, this HM with you, Hilda. We obtained HM Fly. This is a fantastic move. My papa gave it to me after he tried to take me home the time. I'm sure it's so that I can go home anytime he wants, though. Oh, hey, I'll have to share this with Sharon, too. See you, Hilda. Bye-bye. HM02 Fly is a fantastic move. Not just in that it's actually pretty solid in terms of power. It's a flying type physical base 90 power, I believe 95 accuracy move. So it can hit pretty hard, especially if you have a flying type. If you picked up an Unfezant at any point earlier, or either anything of the Unfezant family, I'd recommend immediately teaching this to it so it actually has a very strong stab move, as well as the secondary purpose of Fly. This is the first HM we have encountered since Cut. And Fly is, I wouldn't even say debatably, it just is the most useful of all the HMs, just because it lets you go to towns you have gone to previously. So familiar towns, such as, say, Driftvale City, we can go to just on a dime if we have a Pokemon that is capable of knowing Fly in our party. However, you can tell what towns are familiar by these ones that are blue. So this Mistralton City, which is grayed out, we cannot fly to yet. When we visit for the first time, we will then be able to fly there at will. So I would recommend getting a flying type, pretty much any flying type, bar a few. The only flying type I think that you could get right now that is incapable of learning Fly is Arcan, which makes sense why it can't fly, because it's a flightless bird. But pretty much any flying type can just learn Fly, and it's fantastic utility. However, we are on a new route, and what are there to go over on new routes but